Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. The double honors to our elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. Shalom, shalom. And this is Brother Nabala here with another lesson, all right? And, this lesson, pretty much is getting into, this is, we're pretty much, man, in Jacob's trouble. All right, this is just the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. All right, and Esau is showing his hatred, man, for Jake, man. All right, now there's been, as we know, Donald Trump, all right, has opened up a place called Alligator Alcatraz. So it's pretty much a detention center for for the immigrants, the so-called immigrants, all right, that Esau has set up, a detention center, all right, and there's been reports also as well, they've been putting, immigrants on cargo planes and dropping them, in the water, man. All right, in the middle of the ocean. All right. So I got a few videos that I'm gonna play, and then we're gonna get into some scriptures. All right. But yeah, man, this is definitely the beginning of Jacob's trouble. All right. This is definitely the beginning of Jacob's trouble, and it's only going to continue to progress. All right. So let's play this video here.
The Trump administration and the state of Florida had all of this built in just 8 days. It'll soon house up to 3,000 undocumented immigrants here temporarily. The acting ICE director tells me the goal is to have detainees here for no more than 2 weeks.
We want to ensure that we remove people back in a safe and humane manner, and we'd much rather do it quickly, not only for the people detained, like I said, but just for cost savings for the American government.
The administration says this is going to cost about $450 million a year, but they say that it will be reimbursed, at least in part, by a FEMA program that was previously used to house migrants in different parts of the country, including in New York City. Now, the Trump administration has ramped up its mass deportation plan, and some opponents of the Trump administration have said that not enough of those being arrested by ICE actually have criminal records. And according to a review of ICE data by NBC News, only about half of those in ICE custody have either been charged with or convicted of a crime previously. The acting ICE director, though, says the priority is still to arrest the worst of the worst.
We are still going after the worst of the worst, but like any law enforcement agency, if we do encounter someone on the outside, or through the course of another law enforcement investigation, we do come across people that are just here illegally, we will no longer turn a blind eye to that.
I'm Gabe Gutierrez.
All right, so they sit there and they say that they're gonna lock up, all right, the worst criminals in these detention centers. Yet, all right, they're putting, honest families, all right, families that got citizenship here, all right, into these detention centers, man. All right. So Esau Edom, man, he definitely, hey, man, this is Revelations 12:12, man. This devil's going out, with great wrath. All right, and his wrath is going to continue to progress, man. As the days and the weeks go by, man, this devil's really about to start showing his hatred. All right, he's about to really start showing his hatred, man, as he's been. Like the scripture says, man, there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun, man. Esau's been having this hatred, man. Been having this hatred since the beginning, since the beginning of Genesis, man. All right? He's been had that hatred, man. All right? Now let's go to these other ones that I got here on TikTok, all right, just to show. All right, look. Here's one right here.
Them in the ocean. They are dumping them in the ocean.
Fuck, bro.
It's not a coincidence that they found over 34 bodies that washed up on the shore out there by, what is that island over there by Italy? From in between January and now. It's a real coincidental time frame. They are dumping them in the ocean. That's the only reason, the only plausible reason to use military cargo planes instead of passenger jets. Military cargo planes cost so much more. It's also way more of a hassle to set up. Why go through all of the extra effort if all you're trying to do is move people from one location to the next? The most efficient and easiest way and affordable way to do that is with a passenger plane. They are dumping them in the ocean. Usually in situations like this, the simplest conclusion is the right one. And the simplest conclusion is they are dumping them in the ocean.
So this is what this damn devil's doing, man. This is what he's doing. All right, Esau is just Esau's, he's the wicked. Esau's the wicked. All right, but ultimately, man, we know that this is judgment from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right, this is judgment from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, this is judgment from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, from those that heard this word and chose not to take heed. All right, this is judgment, man. This is judgment, but at the same time, man, this is, this devil, man, having great wrath is showing that he don't give a fuck about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You Hispanics, man. He does. Esau don't give a fuck, man. All right, his whole thing is, it's to kill off Jake, man. That's his whole thing, is to kill off Jake. All right. I believe it said, let me see, there's one that says
now we done went from
61,
34
here we
bodies.
go. It says 61 shackled bodies, man, came ashore, all right, of the so-called Latinos and Hispanics, man. All right, there's nothing new under the sun, Jake. There's nothing new under the sun. Jake needs to realize, man, that these fucking Edomites, man, they fucking hate you guys, man. They don't like you guys, man. They don't like your existence. They don't want you to. They don't want you to exist. So Esau's gonna do what he has to do, man, in order to eradicate Jake, man. All right. Let's now I looked up a few things. Let's go to the internet real quick. I looked up a few things. All right. And like I said, there's nothing new under the sun. All right, because they did this during the transatlantic slave trade as well. It says I looked up were slaves tied up and thrown overboard, and it says yes, there's horrifying evidence of enslaved Africans, which we know these Africans are Israelites. Okay, and you can read this in the book of Deuteronomy 28. All right, it says yes, there is horrifying evidence of enslaved Africans being thrown overboard from slave ships during the transatlantic slave trade, man. All right. So there's evidence, man. There's evidence of these things, man. And, there's no new thing under the sun. Esau is back at it again, showing his perpetual hatred for Jake. Let's see. It says reasons for this brutal act included insurance claims. In one infamous instance aboard the slave ship Zong in 1781, over 122 enslaved Africans were thrown overboard. All right, for an insurance claim, man. For the insurance claim, just so Esau could get money. That's wicked, man. It says with the captain hoping to claim insurance on their lives, this was done because the ship owners were liable for slaves who died from disease, but insurance would not cover losses due to drowning. Damn. It says the case went to court where it was argued whether slaves were considered property or people. All right, and Esau, looks at Jake as property, man, as property, as slaves, man. That's how he looks, looks at Jake, man. All right, as property. All right, slaves. All right. Let's see. Conditions of slaves were horrific. All right, that's pretty much it. Okay. Now I looked up another one, right? And alligator bait. All right, because as you know, Esau, used, the so-called African American babies, man, as bait, man. All right, to feed to the alligators. So it says depicting African American children as alligator bait was a common trope. All right, it was a fashion. All right, at that time. All right, in the American popular culture in the 19th and 20th century. It says the motive was present in a wide array of media, including newspapers, reports, songs, sheets, music, and visual art. The image of so-called black children or infants being used as bait to lure alligators was widespread in white popular culture, man. Come on, man, Jake. If you can't see that, Esau has a fucking hatred for you, man. Jake, man, Jake just loves fucking Esau, dude. Jake just loves Esau, man. But look what he did. Look how what he does to your people, man. It says often appearing in conjunction with other racist tropes. There is no evidence in reliable primary or second sources that children of any race were ever used as bait in alligator hunting, which is a damn lie, man. All right, which is a lie. All right, there's evidence, man. There's plenty of evidence. So it is possible to verify whether or not. So it is impossible to verify whether or not it is historical reality. All right, and Esau knows it's a historical reality, man. There's nothing new under the sun. Look what he's doing now, man. Look what he's doing now. Tying Jacob, with chains, man. Dropping him in the middle of the ocean. All right. Esau's full of shit, and Esau knows, man. That's why the Lord is about to come and judge Esau, man. Esau's about to be destroyed, man. Esau's about to be destroyed, and he's about to be put into slavery, man, for what he did to what he's doing to our people and what he did to our people, man. All right. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai, man, he requires, roughly paraphrasing, requires the blood of the forefathers, man. And Esau, Edom, they are their forefathers, man. The wicked. All right. All right, let's get the book of Jeremiah. All right, because man, this is definitely, man. Hey, man, we're in Jacob's trouble. It says, "Alas, for the day is great." Jeremiah 30:7. "Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, man." All right, who will be saved out of it? The elect will be saved out of it, man. All right, Jacob's trouble, all right, is for these 2/3 Jakes out here, the wicked Jakes. All right, you can say this is everybody's trouble, actually. All right, but mainly, all right, for these 2/3 Jakes, man. All right, these 2/3 Jakes are about to get judged. All right, and they are getting judged, man. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai is bringing forth judgment, man. All right, Jacob's trouble is when Yahweh Shema Shai is about to bring forth judgment, man, on 2/3 of our people. All right, let's go to the book of Matthew. And Lord's will, I pray that this lesson is edifying. What is it, 24 and 21? It says, "For then shall there be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened," man. All right. So this is gonna be a time like no other since the beginning, man. All right, and the time and days have to be shortened, man, because no flesh should be saved. All right. It was up to Esau. Esau would kill off, man, every last Jake, man, that exists here. He'll kill off his own people. All right. Esau, man, is that violent man. All right. Esau is as death. All right. He's that violent man. He's as death, man. All right. Esau Edom, man, he ain't shown no type of mercy towards Jake, man, because he has that hatred, man. Let's go to the book of book of Daniel 12:1. It says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people," man, because we're gonna need, a spiritual intervention, man. All right. So Michael, he's gonna stand up for us in this time, man. All right. He's gonna protect us in this time. And it says, "And this shall be a time of trouble." All right. That time of trouble is what? Jeremiah 37, Jacob's trouble, such as never was since there was a nation even to that time, man. All right, it's going to be a time like no other, like I just read in Matthew 24 and 21. It says, at that time, thy people shall be delivered. And who is thy people? Are the elect. All right, and everyone that should be found written in the book. Only the elect is going to be found written in that book. All right, only the elect is going to be found written in that book, man. Esau, Edom, man, is coming down having that great wrath, man. Revelations 12 and 12, man. We're going to keep repeating these, repeating these scriptures, man, because these are the times that we're in. All right, we're in the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, the beginning stages of it, man. All right, let's get the book of what is it, Ezekiel 35, man. All right, as I've been quoting, he has that perpetual hatred for Jake, man. Slakia, Ezekiel 35, and let's start at 5. It says, because Ezekiel 35 and 5, because thou hast had a perpetual or an everlasting hatred, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel, man. And what is Esau doing now, man? Shedding the blood, all right, of the children of Israel, man. That's what he's doing, all right? That's what he's doing, all right? Dropping these bodies in the middle of these oceans so they could drown, man, when they're shackled up. Man, that's wicked, all right? It says, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword. And in the time of their calamity, and in the time that their iniquity had ended, man. So Esau, Edom, man, he had showed no mercy, man. He, continually, chosen to oppress Jake, man. All right, chose to be violent towards Jake, man. All right, even after our time of judgment was over, man. He could continually, all right. Let's get the book of we'll leave off with this. Wait, therefore as I live, said oh yeah, let me continue reading. This is verse 6. It says, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Bashim Avishai, I will repair thee unto blood. All right, Yahweh Bashim Avishai is getting ready to bring judgment on these Edomites. And it says, and blood shall pursue thee. Sit thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, man. Yahweh Bashim Avishai is getting ready to bring forth judgment on these damn Edomites, man, for what they did to Israel, man. For what they did to the tribes, man. All right. Yahweh Bashim Avishai, man, he hasn't forgot, man. He hasn't forgot. All right. Yahweh Bashim Avishai has not forgot what these Edomites have done to his people. So that's why Yahweh Bashim Avishai has to bring forth, a judgment and vengeance upon these damn devils, man. All right. This is Esau he has to be eradicated. Esau has to go, man. This devil has to go. Let's get the other Bible and we'll leave off with this. 2nd Esdras, 8 and 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked with great pride, man. All right, so great miseries, all right, are happening, man. All right, and they're gonna continue to get worse, man, because of that great pride, man. All right, that great pride. All right, you got our people joining hand in hand with Esau. All right, you got a lot of Northern Kingdom, thinking that the damn Edomites joining hand in hand with Esau. All right, so hey, man, that pride, that Esau pushed, on Israel, man, it's gonna get them destroyed, man. It's gonna get them destroyed. All right, it's gonna get them destroyed, point blank, period, man. All right. Scriptures say, man, though they roughly paraphrasing, though they join hand in hand with, the wicked shall not go unpunished. All right, that's talking about Esau, but 2/3 of our people are gonna get it too, man, since they want to join hand in hand with this devil, man. All right, so Lord's will, I pray that this lesson was edifying, man, and Once again, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akakwadash, for allowing me to do this lesson, and double honors to our elders and apostles, GMS, Great Millstone, teaching the real well. And this is Brother Nabal. Until the next lesson, Shalom, Shalom.